How many turtle keyrings can I make from one skein of yarn? Except this isn't the yarn I used, and it's not really one skein of yarn because I've used multiple colours per turtle. But you get the idea. I have a bunch of these made. I say made. Does this count as made? I mean, I made a bunch of the shells and the heads of turtles, and I thought, what better time to have a chat and a craft at the same time, because I have questions. I would love it if you could answer the questions, anyone, while I finish these, because these have to be finished regardless. Well, they don't have to be finished, but they should get finished because I've made a lot. Essentially, I used one skein of the like beige, I think it's called Mushroom. It's Premier Basix Chanel yarn, and then I used all the other colours I wanted, and I finished some of them. I haven't finished all of them, and I need to finish them, so let's go. This is my crochet pattern, and I used a 4mm crochet hook, and I'm using 10mm crochet eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 here, and then I have a bunch somewhere. I'm not sure where I put them. I will find them, and then we can figure out how much the skein of yarn made. I have this much left. Question number 1, do we think this will make another one? I don't, so I've just left it there. For starters, well, let me show you. Oh dear. So I think I mentioned that this is my pattern. It's one of my most recent patterns I've released, but I've been making this for so long because I say so long. I don't make them very often because I always think they're going to be way harder to make than they are. It's such a simple pattern. The shell and the body is no sew, and then the head you obviously have to sew it on. I probably could have made the head no sew as well, but I just didn't want to. I just didn't. Okay, maybe one day. And I always get people at markets asking for sea turtle patterns, and well, not patterns, keyrings, and I'm always like, I have a pattern, but I just don't make it very often because in my head this is the world's most complicated pattern, and it's really not. So I figured I would make a bunch. I had some already made that I made earlier, and then I figured I might as well see what a skein of the like beige colour makes, just for fun. My first like actual question is, does anyone have crochet hook recommendations? Because I've had these for years. I have 2 sets because I bought one and then my mother-in-law got me a set for Christmas one year, which is really helpful. Like, it's been great. Having the extra hooks is great. I'm very good at losing them, but they're just kind of well used, and I don't want to buy a whole set. I want to buy some of the ones that I use all the time, so like the probably 4 through 5mm, maybe a 2.5. So I want crochet hook recommendations that aren't going to do that. I have a clover hook for micro crochet, and I like that, but I am apprehensive about the fact that it has the rubber handle again, but they do feel more put together than these ones, so I don't know. But I need crochet hook recommendations. And then the little like keyring goes here, but I don't know if I'll put my keyring on during this. I don't know, we'll see. I also think I lost some of these. I think they like fell on the floor, so some bits, some body parts, so that's gonna be sad if that is the case, because I probably will never find them again until I don't need them, because I'll have made more. Alternatively, do I buy crochet hooks of like the same size from a bunch of different brands and test out and see sort of what works for me and what doesn't work for me? I don't know. Yeah, because I put the eye in the wrong place, I think. Great. I have bone problems, and I injured my wrist a while ago. Ooh. It was over a decade ago. That's scary. Getting old. How many safety eyes am I going to drop on the floor? I swear I can never find safety eyes. So I don't know if it would be interesting to see what crochet hooks I get on with as someone with bone issues, muscle problems. Would that be something interesting? And also just generally like see which ones don't last after a little while and which ones do. I really like the look of the glow in the dark ones for no reason. I don't need, do I need, like the light up ones. Do I need light up ones? Could be fun. I don't think it's probably a good idea to crochet in the dark relying on just light up hooks. It's probably really bad for your eyes, and my eyes aren't great anyway. But I like the idea of them, but I kind of feel like they would break really easily. Like they look like they'd snap because they're plastic. But I don't know. If you have a crochet hook suggestion for, ideally for someone who has hand and bone problems, joint problems, muscle problems, that would be amazing, because this one's driving me mad. I don't like wooden things, so wooden hooks are out of the question. And I feel like they'd have nothing to hold on to, like no grip on them. This is a little golden turtle. You can go there. Yeah, and I guess also let me know if you'd find it interesting seeing someone test a whole bunch of different hooks, different brands. And if so, let me know which ones you want me to test and compare, because it could be interesting, could be fun. I don't know how much, I saw someone say that once they got like a certain brand of crochet hooks, it like, they realised how much they'd been struggling with crochet, how much strain it had been putting on their hands. So I don't know how much difference it would make, if it would like make a difference to the finish of anything or just improve my quality of life, other than the fact that these are sad. Or do I just throw some glue in there for temporarily? Will that make it worse? I don't know. Let me know. Please give me your suggestions. Question number 2 I have is, why are grocery prices so expensive? I moved to the US almost a year ago, and I remember when I used to visit my husband. Can't work out where this needs to go. I remember when I used to visit my husband. Bearing in mind, like, okay, he lived in Kansas, so it's a bit different to North Carolina, maybe. I don't know how much prices vary. I remember how cheap it was, like back in 2018 through, I guess, 2019, because of the pandemic drama, and there was like a super long travel ban on the UK. But I remember everything just being cheap. I remember looking at the prices and going, wow, life will be good if I end up moving here to be with him, because we'll be rich. What's happened? Why is everything so expensive? I got 11 things. I think it was either 10 or 11 things yesterday, including like the cheapest toilet roll. at Walmart. And did I get caught? No. And like the cheapest single roll of kitchen roll paper towel things. And okay, I got me for my husband, but I got the cheapest one. It cost me I was gonna say 30, no, I wish. It cost me $50 for like 10 or 11 items. I was outraged. I needed it, but that just, I don't know when things got so expensive. That's, ouch. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say on that before I just get like really sad at how pricey everything is. But yeah, when did that happen? I mean, I've been out here nearly 2 years. I know the prices have been what they are, but that felt like a jump. To be fair, I have been using Uber discounts for groceries for like the last 2 months. Sound like someone was trying to get in through the window. That would be so scary. For the last like 2 months, I've been using discounts on Uber, so I've been getting everything like 40% off, which has been great. But obviously you have the Uber prices and tip on that, but didn't seem too bad. This is one of my favorite turtles because I love the yarn. If you watch any of my other videos or on TikTok or whatever, I'm obsessed with the tie-dye basic Chanel yarns. They are amazing. They are the best yarns that Premier Yarns has ever come out with. The colours are beautiful. Also, it's raining like so much. It's so cold today. My hands are cold. How many have I finished? I finished 4, so we've got 10 more to go. Question number whatever, I don't know what question number we're on. What else should I make? I want to design more keyring patterns. I think and also full-size patterns, but I never have the yarn for it. Oh, wow, I just don't ever do it. But yeah, I want to design more keyring patterns. And I've gone through quite a few animals. I think I've got like 35 patterns, and there's like a few non-animals in there, but most of them are animals. What other ones should I do? What other animals should we do? I keep getting fluff everywhere. It's making my face itch, like the polyfill. Yeah, can you give me some suggestions on what else to make? Because my brain's tired of thinking of things. I need to release my chicken pattern. I have some chickens that I've been... Doesn't look like a chicken yet, but it will. I do need to release that. I haven't done that yet. I also need to film a tutorial for it. I need to put this turtle tutorial up. I have it filmed somewhere to edit that. Yeah, what else should I make? Give me more animal suggestions. Or part of me really wants to make objects. I don't know what. Is a pencil boring? Like a pencil keyring? Like I just want to make random things that you wouldn't like expect to find. Debated fruit, like I have a watermelon pattern. How many times am I going to say like? So Essex. I have a watermelon pattern. That's the only like fruit I've made. Do I go through food? I've made a peas in a pod and a hamburger before. They weren't my patterns though. Yeah, let me know please. Give me ideas or just what you want to see. This is my favorite purple. It's like, I think the exact, if might be a little bit too light, a slightly darker purple than this, sort of how it is on camera versus how it is in real life, is my favorite purple ever. Like, kind of like this. Favorite purple, absolutely love it. I'm getting bored of, I was gonna call them sharks. getting bored of turtles making them. I don't want to make them anymore. But I've committed, and we're gonna have a cool rainbow of turtles. So, my other non-crochet question or non-crafty question is, why, when on Disney Plus, when you watch a film, say Beauty and the Beast, the new one, why, when you watch that film, does it then go, watch next, Beauty and the Beast, sing along? If I've just watched a film in the normal, like, this was live action, this wasn't today. If I've just watched the live action Beauty and the Beast, why would I then want to watch the same film with lyrics on the screen? It could come up and say, like, next time try the sing-along version, because maybe people don't know it's a thing. But if I've just watched the whole thing, I don't think we need to do that, show that. So, and then as well, wow, but can't get my words out. And then it will just automatically play if you don't react within, like, it's probably a minute. I don't react within a minute because I'm busy. I'm not normally in the room. I've normally wandered off while it's on and not paused it because I have stuff on for noise when I'm here by myself. Just something to look at every so often or listen to. Yeah. Why would I want to watch the whole thing again but the sing-along version? Can we suggest something else? Can I just turn off sing-along versions? I don't want to sing along. I don't know. Never understood that. I feel like that's quite recent they started, like, automatically playing it though. Apparently most of my questions that I had were not crochet related, which is fine. Which is something else to think about. I have a cat. She is a calico cat. She was a rescue. I absolutely adore her. She's so sweet most of the time. She's a little bit feral. Why did she spend 4 hours yesterday, at least 4 hours, I think it was longer, staring at the vent? And then she'd, like, get up and she would move across to the other, like, a different perspective at the vent. I think she intimidated the vent. It was like the heat vent in our bedroom. I think she intimidated it. I think it was scared of her by the end of the however long she spent. I don't know what else to make with this yarn, so if anyone has suggestions other than turtles, or ask for more turtles, that's fine, let me know. Yeah, why did my cat spend at least 4 hours staring at a vent yesterday? I don't even think the heat was on. There was no need for this, but it happened. That's how she spent it. That's how she wanted, apparently, to spend her evening. I think I'm out of questions. I thought my 5, 6 questions, and then I came up with another one at the start, I think, would have lasted. Hi, sweetheart. She's so sleepy today. You gonna come here? Button. Come here. Come here. Please. Gonna hop up? No? Oh. Yeah, I thought my 6 questions would have lasted longer than they did, but they didn't. My face is so itchy. I'm pretty sure it's just all the stuff that's flying around the room as I'm using it. Yeah, what should we... Come here then. She wants to come and cuddle, but she wants me to pick her up. I don't want to. You have legs. I've thought of a question because my chair's squeaking away. I'm not going to buy a chair anytime soon, but does anyone have a suggestion of a chair, like a, I mean, I say computer chair, desk chair, but just a chair? No, I guess it does have to be a desk chair, ideally. Anyone have any suggestions of a comfy desk chair or chair I can use at a desk? Ideally with wheels, because I do wheel it out of the room when I vacuum. I don't vacuum. The robot vacuum vacuums. So ideally with wheels, because sometimes that's really noisy. Sometimes my hands don't want to hold things, and I don't want to drop a whole chair. So wheels would be nice. I think there was one on Amazon that was called like a cloud chair. I really liked it. I'd like it in this colour or in like this colour. That would be cool. If anyone's got any comfy suggestions, ideally as well ones that I can sit cross-legged on, because that's how I'm sat right now. Because I don't sit as you should. So let me know. I'm not really sure what to talk about, because I thought my 6 questions would take longer to ask, or my 14 turtles would take less time to sew. They are taking quite a while. But hopefully you've grabbed a craft thing to do at the same time. What are we at? 6. I don't think I have all, maybe I do have all the turtle heads, I'm not sure. Let's start making some space over here. Also, tell me what your favourite colour is, because I used a lot of colours. And I'm curious as to whether I used your favourite colour. I used my favourite colour. Oh, why didn't I? No, I did. And so why don't I make some rainbow ones? But I did. They must be over there somewhere. I have my, I guess, second market of the year. Hey, sweetheart. Just see the tail come in. She's gonna go scratch the things again. No! Why's your arm wet? You good? Her arm's wet. She must have been splashing in her water. Get your bum out my face, please. Okay, apparently we're now crafting and cuddling. You sleepy girl. We're not very self-aware, are we? Nobody wants to see your bum. Can we settle down? We are crafting, chatting, and cuddling. You're so sleepy. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, hello. She's staring at me. Your foot's falling, baby. This does not look comfortable. You okay? The bum's in the air. You're not feeling well or something? She worries me because she's having like a really quiet day and she's normally very in your face. It worries me when she's quiet. But I think she stayed up a lot of the night watching the event. I don't think it was just all evening like we thought. Now she's watching my event in this room. Great. Let me try a multitask. How we? Claws in the knee. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about now because nobody wants to see your bum. Good jump. But I'm sure I can come up with some more questions for next time. Maybe you'll have questions. I don't know. I'm quite an inquisitive person, I think. I'm good at coming up with questions. Everything is interesting to me, or like intriguing. So I can come up with some more questions for next time. I cannot find the placement of these eyes. Yeah, I have my second and third markets coming up. The first weekend, like actual weekend of February, not the first. Oh, dropped a safety eye back in. The 6th and the 8th of March. One of them I'm gonna have to set up for by myself, which is always fun. Don't know what I had to say about that. But I guess that's why I'm making loads of keyrings. Well, I don't know. Just want to have enough stock for the year. That'd be crazy. So I'm trying to get as much made as I can, but I've also been putting most of this stuff online. I've been making recently because in-person markets is too cold for a lot of people, me included, and they just don't run over the winter, so it's been quiet. I don't like it being quiet. So a lot of this stuff, not these, well, maybe these. I've been putting a lot on my website if you want to come and order. I ship. My website's confusing because I'm still trying to get rid of UK stock and it's been too long to get rid of. So there's like a whole section on my website of UK dispatch. So my mum's a superstar. She packages up all of those products, and then the rest, everything new, is ships from North Carolina. Yes, I've been putting a lot more online on my website recently because, I mean, small biz life is always quiet this time of year. It's very quiet this time of year. And you can buy crochet patterns, including this turtle one, from my supplies website, which is Storyline Supplies. If like it's your, you can either get these patterns on my Ribbler or on my website or on my Etsy. It makes more sense to get them on Ribbler or my website. The problem with ordering on my website for digital patterns is I assume it is all fraud. I don't know. I get like Stripe, which is the card processing people. They keep blocking like a lot of orders for fraud, or like flagging it for fraud, which they probably are. Just people, because my patterns are like $1 each, which isn't very much. So I think people use the listings to try and test out like stolen card information. It's not great. So if you have a problem ordering it on my website for whatever reason, like a digital pattern where you'll get sent the PDF, I recommend Ribbler. They should all be. If you do want like the actual PDF though, contact me. If it isn't going through and it's flagging, contact me because if you do end up buying it on anything else, I can just send you the PDF if you've already paid for it somewhere, or we can sort out like PayPal instead if you want. buy a pattern that way. I don't make much of my crochet patterns, which is fine because I set the price. That's my choice. Yeah, I don't make much off of my crochet patterns. I make my like keyrings, which are $1 each. I make on Ribbler 40 cents, and on my website I probably make like 50 cents. Yeah, probably. It's not a lot, and that's my choice. I choose to have my keyring patterns at $1. That's fine. I could up the prices. I'm not going to, because I think that crochet or crafting should be accessible, and I understand that when you buy yarn you're already spending a lot of money to make something, and I don't want to charge lots for a pattern. I want to keep it as it is until I start losing money per purchase, like spending more on fees. I'll just keep it at $1, and then hopefully one day enough people buy them that it actually makes a difference to my life. But for now, I make 40 cents. That's fine. It does mean that if you want to buy multiples, it's not gonna like cost you an arm and a leg. And they're all relatively like straightforward to make. I deliberately do beginner friendly. Some of them are no-sew. There's only so much I think you can do with how so complicated you can get with plushie yarn and keyring size things anyway. But if you'd like to buy a crochet pattern, you can either go to Storyland Supplies on my website, my Etsy. Not everything's on Etsy, I won't lie. Or on my Ribbler. I think I get the most money per pattern on my website because Ribbler takes like a card processing fee and 25 cents unless you've had a certain number of people use your direct link to buy patterns on Ribbler or something. I don't really know, I don't really understand. I haven't looked into it, but yeah, so I think that's why it's like 40 cents as opposed to like 50 or 60. But, oh well. That's my choice. I choose to do it that way. Can't complain that it's not a lot of money. She slept too long now. She slept like all day. It is 1:40. I think she slept too long. Now she's being a menace. My eye keeps going cloudy. That's fun. I meant to go to my rent-a-shop spaces today to restock them. She caught the rug. She sneak attacked the rug. But I think I have enough stock at all of them. It's been quite quiet, which is not great. I don't think it's just a me problem. And then it was raining all day, or it has been raining all day. I just don't want to go out there. I need to get gas. I don't like going to gas stations. I've never liked it, but it feels worse now because I can't have my parents do it for me because they're not here in this country. It sounded sketch. So just put it off. I'm gonna do it next week. I think the first week of every month is gonna be shelf restock week. I say week, it's gonna take me like a morning. It's gonna take me a couple of hours. It's not gonna take long. It takes longer because I have to price everything up, so it's more like at home effort. But so I will be hopefully I will be restocking my shelves next week. Probably on Wednesday or Thursday. And hopefully it's not raining, because I just didn't want to go out there in that. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the one that's here. Do I have enough heads? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. That's still not enough. 5. I just knew that some fell off my desk earlier and these bounce. They go far. If you do make this Zeta or any of my keyring patterns, please tag me in or DM me on Instagram or something photos of your finished product. I want to see them. I want to hype you up. I want to love what you've made. Please show me. I aspire one day to have like over 100 keyring patterns, and I think a lot of them will be animals, so I do need to get thinking about more animals. One of them is this flamingo that I made earlier. I have some other ones to make as well. Yeah, I need to do the chicken one. There's a hippo pattern up here and on some paper. I just haven't finished it, I haven't written it up, I haven't got photos. There's an otter, but I don't love the otter as much as I'd hoped. What other animals could I do? Maybe a robin. Love robins. I just want so many. I want so many options. All of the options. Maybe like a dinosaur with just the head, maybe. Or a unicorn. I used to make unicorns for a lady who owns a business called Slumber Tents. Zoe is lovely. It's a UK based business where like renting kids party tents for kids parties and what's the word, like teepee tents for like bridal like parties, things like that, like Hindus, anything like that, birthday parties. I used to make unicorns for her because she had a unicorn party for the kids and used to give out my keyrings for free. I don't remember how I used to make that. I need to revisit that. I need to come up with a unicorn again. I want to make a unicorn in a full-size pattern too. I've had people ask. I have one half made. I have 2 half made actually. Haven't finished them. Oops. I did just finish my alien pattern. Like I finally got that written up. I think I just need to add the photos onto Ribbler. So that's pretty exciting. If you ever wanted to make a little alien. There's also an alien keyring option. I've got stars as well, so you could go all out spacey. Oh, a rocket would be really cool to make. I just want a little keyring for everything. I don't like this green. I use it for Yoshi and ducks. I don't like the green. I'm not a green person. Never been a green person. I'm a purple person. You probably won't find a lot of my things in green unless they're naturally green, because I just don't make them. I'm almost done. I have 3 left to make. I've got another purple one, but it is different. It's like a dusty purple almost. So this would have only taken me an hour to finish. 14, less than an hour I think. I've also been messing with the cat to stop her from scratching my tubs. It didn't work. An hour to finish 14 is not terrible. Not I'm happy with that. For some reason I'm really struggling with the eye placement on the little heads, so that's really annoying. I think I've struggled every single time. It's not a good look. It shouldn't be that hard. Out of all of the turtles I've done, let me know which shell you like the most. I'm also going to show you the other ones I made with the same skein, and we can figure out how many I made in total. I think it's 28. Might be 30. That's pretty good going. But obviously I have used other yarn for the shell colour, so it's not just one skein of yarn. It is a really good way to use up some scraps though, because the shell does not use a lot of yarn whatsoever, neither does the body, to be fair. So if you have some like small leftover pieces of yarn, this is a good option. This is my mini whale pattern, which at the point where I now micro crochet, I feel like I need to stop calling it mini because it's not nearly as mini as I go with a 0.9mm hook. I get a lot of micro crochet questions, so if you have any, leave them here and I might do a video where I answer a bunch of questions about my micro crocheting. I have sort of gone over it before, but it could be good to do an updated version. 2 left. Got fluff all over me, and this isn't even the fluffy yarn. I am an affiliate for, I don't know if it's even an affiliate, it's like part of their collaboration program. I think it's technically affiliate for Premier Yarns. So if you do want to buy their yarn, there's a link in the description and I get a little bit of commission from your order, but it doesn't cost you anything. It just gets them to send some money my way, which would be cool. I just get to find out what is coming new before people. So before people, I think they just accepted everyone, because if they accepted me, they accepted everyone. Where did the eyes go? Sure. I also put up a question box asking for colour suggestions for these turtles. So I have made everything that was suggested to me. If you would like to participate real time as opposed to leaving a comment on here, go follow me on Instagram. It is Molly Mouse Makes. And then when I put up question boxes for colour suggestions, you can have some input. There's one more left. I kind of feel like I'm doing a work in progress Wednesday video because these have been sitting on my desk, but I'm not. I love this, like, I think it's cornflower blue or something. I love that colour so much. It's somewhere between blue and purple or blue and lilac. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, final turtle, and I used Audi yarn for this from the Audi yarn event in the UK probably 3 years ago now. I have a bag of small plushies next to me. My cat's loafed up on it. It's just a plastic bag. I don't know why that's the place to sit. It's not, is it? It's not comfy. I think she's just in secret menace mode and she didn't want to get caught being a menace. What are we doing? She's in a weird mood today. She's tired. It's raining. She doesn't like the rain. Makes her brain do something. Bugs her brain out or something. I think she like sees the rain coming down and she's like, and then she doesn't get to watch the squirrels as much because they hide. She's not a fan of the rain. Just looking for ways to be a menace. Oh, it's a shame you can't see her because she's like almost by that purple tub that's sticking out. She's wrecked those. Hey! Stop it. Please. I'm sitting up really because I'm trying to keep one eye on her. Because she wrecks my tubs and then the like fabric outside stuff comes off in her claws and she eats it, which is gross. What's going on? And then she starts coughing because she's eating fabric. And it's really annoying. So, what's happening? I don't know which way around this head goes. So I'm trying to keep an eye on her so I can make sure none of the stuff gets in her claws. I need to swap out those tubs for something she's not going to wreck, but I don't know what to get. They're like Mainstays, Walmart, QB things. I need to figure something out that, like, she's been a menace. She's upside down. I need to figure something out that she can't wreck because it looks ugly. I obviously don't want her eating the fabric, and it just does my head in. But I don't know what to get instead. So if you have the Mainstays cube things that are like over there, I'm open to suggestions. Okay, my moment of truth. How many did I make? Hi. That one doesn't count because it's a different yarn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this like she's looking for trouble. Let me move some stuff. 5 in the tie-dye range. I don't think this one technically is, but we'll consider it one. 6, 7, these are all rainbow ones. Oh, I hate that. 8, 9, 10, 11, like greeny turquoisey ones. 12, 13, 14, 15, purpley ones. 16, 17, 18, 19. Did I count those right? I guess it's 19. Where did I get 30 from? I think I meant 20. I don't even know if it said 30. Definitely meant 20. I made 19, so I'm not complaining. These are the other ones that I didn't just show you. I feel like there was a big lack of blue, so next time I'll make some more blue ones because I know they sell quite quickly. I will be putting all of these on my website and my TikTok shop and all that. I think there's a $6 off coupon code on my TikTok right now. Funded by TikTok, so I don't lose out on the money. So that's nice. Yeah, that probably took me about 5 hours, 4 hours to make almost 20 turtles, so that's not bad going. It almost matches what I'm wearing. If you would like to buy the turtle pattern, head over to Storyline Supplies. It is $1. You get a digital PDF download and you can make the turtles and sell the turtles. If you want to buy the actual turtles, head to My Mouse Makes, and they should be on there as key rings. Not really sure what else to say. Hopefully you have some answers for the questions I asked, and hopefully you enjoyed crafting along with me. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of February, which gives me 2 days, not including today. I don't think that's gonna happen because things really slowed down this week. I'm not really sure why, but they did. So it'd be really cool if you could subscribe and like the video and comment your answers to the questions I asked at the beginning. Thank you.